Where to?
The Matty John show, thanks.
Jamal Idris. Oh my God, Jamal. Hey, don't worry about last night, okay? You can come back, Jamal. Everyone comes back. Even my mother-in-law, she comes back no matter how far away I drive her. Rebecca Stevens, you're Jason's wife.
Yeah.
Rebecca, you're a fashion stylist.
Yes, that's right.
Maybe you can help me with my fashion.
Yeah, I think so.
I sweat the armpit still in.
Oh, that's terrible.
Jamal, your whole family was watching you on TV last night.
Yeah, big family, man.
My family has seen me on TV too, on Australia's Most Wanted. Rebecca, I heard that Jason was celibate until the wedding night.
That's right, yeah.
Wow, that must have been the best 20 seconds of his life.
No, you're being generous.
Jamal, I saw your mom and dad watching you last night, yeah?
Yeah.
You just look just like them. I reckon you got your dad's eyes and your mom's hair. Jamal, I see you want to be an actor.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, you should get someone to write a script where New South Wales wins Origin. It's the only chance you ever get, okay? We're here now. Don't worry, it's free. It's free. Don't worry. Say hello to Matty for me.
Yes,
Thank you.
See you later.
Yes. How'd we go last night? I was watching Lost. I missed it. Yeah, anyway, can't win them all. I predicted we win the series 3-0. How am I going? 2 games to go. We can still bounce back. OK, we've got a big show tonight. We're going to talk about all things Origin and have a great time as well. This is what's on the show.
We're fuller than a fat kid's lunchbox tonight. Don Kirk gets up close and personal with Daniel Conn from the Roosters.
Me and you might go for a bit of a walk along the old beach.
Garbologist extraordinaire Harry Hardman gives us his take on the state of Origin.
Oh, I've lost another Origin. What a surprise that is.
Our new reality show kicks off when we find out what's shaken with the Stevens.
Oh my gosh, I've burned it again.
Never leave the stove on when you're cooking.
Chloe Maxwell chats to multiple award-winning artist Usher.
I'm making her nervous.
Those desperate fans, Tim and Tom, are back. Stephen the man-child meets one of his heroes.
Steve, settle down.
Yes. Queensland legend Choppy Close takes us to Beaudesert in my hometown.
I want to be like you when I grow up.
Plus special guest movie star Ben Mendelsohn. For the New South Wales Blues, Jamal Idris. And from the Knights, Ben Cross.
Yes, and also on the show tonight, Are You Smarter Than a Footballer? Now, the band, Aston. Yeah, take it to Aston. OK, now it's time to introduce my co-host. Oh, he's chirping tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Very proud Queenslander. Ladies and gentlemen, Shane Webke. Yeah, we're going to talk a lot about Origin later on, but Webby, before we get into Origin, Controversy Corner tonight, what are we talking about? Who's on?
Well, of course, everything's about Origin this week, and we've got Stephen Blocker-Roach,
Yep.
as well as Mark Coyne joining us tonight. They're the other boys, ready to go. We're going to have ourselves a bit of a post-mortem and work out exactly what went right for Queensland last night and what went wrong for New South Wales, which was plenty, obviously.
And it's good to have Blocker on. I mean, he was in camp all week with the New South Wales side, so, you know, we're going to, as I say, check the body and find out what went wrong.
Quite obviously, Queensland, very strong performance last night. Was there any positives for New South Wales at all, do you think, Matty?
Well, look, let's be honest, mate. There are a lot of positives there, particularly for me. I mean, a big night for the Johns family. If someone would have told me 10 years ago that my baby brother was going to be water boy for New South Wales, I mean, look at this. And the great thing about Joey was, even when the side was being flogged, he still had a laugh. I mean, he's just got a huge arsenal of jokes. A huge arsenal of jokes. Now, but the other big highlight, of course, was 3D TV. And I loved during the coverage when they went to the Harvey Norman Super Centre, and some prize winners were there, and they went to capture the excitement of 3D and look at these people. They're absolutely riveted at the moment. Are you guys alive? Is there a pulse there somewhere? We've actually got one of those guys in the audience tonight. So, mate, how was the 3D experience there, pal? Sir, could I ask you, how was the 3D? There we go.
Oh, please.
We might have to get some Anyone know CPR? There we go.
Check for a pulse. Anyway, it's all good. Now to a bloke who's definitely got a pulse, and he's a Queenslander, Harry Hardman.
Oh, yeah, Queenslander. Have a look at this. I'm in the New South Wales dressing room. Tissues everywhere. Found a mile of them up at Craig Bellamy's coaching box. Oh, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo, Billy ain't lost another Origin game. What a surprise that is. Every side you coach this year, pal's going to have something in common. Have a guess what it is? That's right, no points. What about the team? Oh, Jared Hayne. Son, did you read the papers through the week? I mean, did you? If you'd have read the papers, you might have realised you were supposed to be playing on the wing. Didn't anyone even tell the poor bugger? What about old Brett Kamali last night? Not you poor old bugger. Wandering around the footy field not knowing what you should be doing. It's a byproduct of age, you know, just stumbling around, staring off into the distance blankly. But what were you thinking, Brett, kicking Israel Folau? Any bloke with a name like Israel's always going to be good at defusing bombs. Just ask Palestine. What about all the Blues forwards? Talking all tough and mighty before the game. Then they get out on the field and all they want to do is run at Little Lockie and Thurston. It's about as tough as picking a fight with a blind bloke in a wheelchair. But last night, how brilliant was my man Darren Lockyer? How old do you reckon he is, viewers? 45? Bloke's got a head like a stocking filled with gravel. But last night, you'd swear he'd had leprosy the way New South Wales let him run. And in 10 years from now, he'll have a walking frame and a colostomy bag, and he'll still be kicking your backsides. And finally, when the Blues ran out last night, sure, they took their jerseys, their shorts, their socks and their boots. But what they didn't take out were their hearts. And how do I know that, viewers? Well, I found 17 of these sitting in their dressing rooms. I'm Harry Hardman. Like it or lump it. Queenslander!
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Harry. Good man, Harry Hardman. Now, Webby. Mate, it's a big night for Queensland. We're off to Brisbane.
Yes, we are. Brisbane viewers, don't forget the Matty John Show is heading our way for a special broadcast from South Bank and Brisbane on June 10. Now, there'll be plenty of special guests, lots of giveaways and, as you might well imagine, a few surprises as well. Now, the first lot of tickets were sold out in 24 hours. We've released a few more, but if you want to come, you have to get in quick. So go to tickettech.com.au. We want to have you there. It'd be great. Now, look, I'm really, really looking forward to the Queensland show, and I'll tell you why. The producers of this show have tried to suppress the next bit of footage we're about to see. We're going to show this because I want to remind you of something you said last week on the show. Take a look.
Tell you what, if you win the first State of Origin, we'll call it the Shane Webke Show. What about that?
Hey,
we're going to go to a break. Stay with us, big show coming up. I was joking. It was a joke.
Oh, is this similar to the joke we made about painting the Leeburn Royal Hotel? Is it a similar sort of joke?
Mate, I didn't want to paint your pub. It was of your doing.
Well, there it is, people. The Shane Webke show is going to Queensland June 10.
Right, I look forward to it. Look forward to getting up there to Queensland. Well done to Queensland last night as well. We're going to go to a break. Stick around. After the break, Jamal Idris.
Coming up soon, Chloe Maxwell catches up with music superstar Usher.
I've never been hit on like that, no.
We drop in on those Manly tragics, Tim and Tom. And we check out the beautiful countryside of Queensland's Bow Desert in my hometown.
Show, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you, Aston. Good job. Now, there's a real buzz in the studio because we've got a young superstar here who made his debut for the Blues last night, first of many, and scored a try as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Jamal Idris. Jamal, welcome to the show, pal. Mate, hell of a week for you. Look, let's talk about Origin. Mate, you can tell a lot about a bloke from his first touch in Origin football. You haven't seen it. Let's have a look at your first touch here. Wemo.
Can I say, I played a lot of footy with Petro. That is no mean feat what you've achieved there, but I'll give you this advice. I wouldn't run him again.
Yeah, no. You know what I mean? if I get picked in the next game, we'll have to see anyways.
Yes, no, that'll be good.
Hey,
No,
Jamal,
well done, mate.
how was the whole Origin experience? Going into camp, you know, Tahu, Gidley, Hayne, all those boys.
No, yeah, T's a good bloke to have in camp. Obviously, you know what I mean, with all his experience, he's a dual international. And I know everyone seemed a bit stressed, You know, I'm pretty relaxed, and I think I threw a curveball at them. They didn't know how to handle me.
So you, like, do you feel that there was more pressure in the camp? I mean, obviously, for you going in your first Origin, there's a lot of pressure associated with that. But did you feel that it was a New South Wales camp that was a bit under pressure anyway?
I think coming off the losses of previous years, obviously there was a bit of pressure, and especially Queensland saying that we're the favourites now, you know what I mean? That sort of put pressure on us, and I think they knew what they was doing with that one.
We love that.
What about, you know, you had to sit and had to watch the first half. You saw on the bench, you know, you don't know when you're going to get the call. The cameras were going to you, the crowd was going up and cheering. You're walking in at half time, they say, Jamal, warm up, you're on. How'd you feel?
It was actually your brother, eh?
Commiserations.
Yeah. No, I was sitting down, I thought I was going to go out with about 30 to go. Coops was on the bike riding away, and your brother looked at me and said, he's no good, you're on. So, got to get my jumper off first, you know what I mean? Felt pretty cosy in that.
Yeah.
Didn't want to get wet, really, but...
Well, Jamal, let's have a look at your first try in Origin football. Mate, I think it's going to be the first of many. He goes out the back line, Jamie Lyon back on the inside. What about the feeling of that, you know?
Well, obviously, it would have felt better if he was winning, you know what I mean? I would have felt a lot better if he was winning, but as soon as I scored, I wasn't thinking about the try. I was thinking about, you know, how good it was, how good the feeling was. I was thinking about we need another 2.
It's an interesting thing, and it's an interesting thing that you talk about how you felt. I know how I felt when I scored my first and only Origin try. Matty, what about you? You played some Origin. How'd you go?
What's that when? What?
When you scored your try in Origin.
Oh, you know, it depends what you mean by try. I was probably more of an unselfish player. Instead of falling over the line, I'd give the ball to somebody else.
You didn't score a try in Origin.
Anyway, Jamal, mate, I set him up. Jamal, you're going to stick around for the whole show tonight. Thanks for coming on. You can stick around for the whole show. Ladies and gentlemen, Jamal Idris is going to stick.
Thanks, Jamal. Sensational. Anyway, it's time now for my hometown. And this week, of course, it's all about Queensland. We're going to country Queensland and the beautiful Bow Desert with Maroons legend, who also scored a try at Origin level, Choppy Close.
Whoa, are you Choppy Close?
Yes, I am.
I want to be like you when I grow up.
Well, come over here and I'll tell you a story. It starts in a magical place. It's a story about a young boy living in the old police station who dreamed of one day playing for the mighty Maroons, who every Sunday said his prayers in one of the biggest timber churches in Australia.
Come on, have a go, you blokes.
And learned how to run into a gap on the best little footy oval in the world. Who discovered a hidden place, the Lost World Valley, and learned about life from some great Aussie characters.
Was that you, Choppy?
Yes, it was me, mate.
This is a great place, Choppy. I wish I could go there.
You can, mate.
You mean it's real? What's it called?
It's called Bow Desert, mate. We can go there right now. Toss that footy.
Thanks, Choppy. Great bloke, Choppy Close. One of the best. Saw him last week. We'll see him at the Brisbane show. Now, it's time to introduce joining us. Join Shane Webke, Jamal Idris and myself. Please, mate, welcome Chloe Maxwell. Chloe, welcome. How you doing? Now, let's get down to business. Now, Chloe, we brought you off the bench to do some interviewing because we've had so many complaints about Jason Stevens just forcing himself onto artists around the world. So we brought you in, mate, and First up, you got one of the biggest artists in the world, superstar.
Do. Yeah, actually, Steve-O's a busy man at the minute. As you know, he's doing Dancing with the Stars and his reality shows, so I had to pick up the slack a little bit. Tough gig, but someone had to do it.
Very tough gig.
So I got to interview Usher, who was out here promoting his latest album.
Usher. Now, Jamal, you a fan of Usher?
Yeah, pretty big fan, actually.
Now, Webby does know. Can you give us a line from Usher, an Usher song?
Put your hands up, bend your knees, bounce around in a circle, get down with me. Oh, come on, come on. Come on, come on. I called you, you told. Put your hands up.
Very good.
Never heard of him.
There we go.
Never heard of him.
Usher and Shane Wecky, someone who takes you to a movie theatre. Righto, Chloe, here we go. Chloe Maxwell with Usher.
I'm here with Grammy Award-winning artist Usher. Now, Usher, you're out here to promote your newest album, Raymond v. Raymond. What is the meaning of the name?
Raymond versus Raymond is me versus me. One side of my personality and the other.
So you've got more than one personality?
Yeah. Raymond versus Raymond is my ability to balance those two places.
Oh my gosh.
Are there any Australian giants that you'd like to collaborate with? Eric Growth Jr., have you heard of him?
Eric Growth.
Very good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know that I've got a new...
You've got a couple of young kids like myself. Are you a bit of a hands-on dad?
I attempt to be there for them each and every opportunity that I can. They travel with me at times.
Have you changed their diapers?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you had a diaper explosion?
I've had an explosion.
Really?
A yellow one.
A yellow one?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I do know. Did it get on you or was it...
It was like one of those upward ones. It was just like all over here. It wasn't so pleasant. My kids are the only ones that'll ever be able to crap on me. But I don't take from anybody but my kids. You know?
Honey got a booty like pow, pow, pow.
As I was doing a bit of research on you, I noticed that you had a little bit of a stint on Bold and the Beautiful.
Yeah.
I was hoping you could give me your best soap opera look to camera. Like my dad's just been killed and my brother's sister's mother's wife is having an affair with...
What do you mean you're pregnant? And cut.
This is a rugby league show. Have you watched the game before?
I've watched some of the game. Yeah, very brute sport. You know, we play football in America and we have pads. You know, to see what you guys do with that bigger football. Look how huge this ball is. You know,
I was hoping you might be able to sign it. Actually, Shane Webke is a big fan.
Yeah.
Do you think you could sign it for him?
Of course, of course.
That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, man.
I was hoping to show you what a tackle was.
Are you gonna tackle me here?
I might just put a little hit on you.
You might put a hit on me.
Is that okay? Where's your big security guard?
He's gone.
He's gone?
I can hold my own.
Okay, so you just stand up here.
What do you? Well, okay, here I am.
Now, what I'm going to do is I'll throw the ball to you and you catch it.
I catch it.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Have you ever been hit on like that before?
I've never been hit on like that. No, I haven't actually. It's actually nice.
I think I actually hurt my eye socket. Thank you so much, Usher. You can get his album Raymond v. Raymond at a store near you.
Great job, Chloe. Great job. Whoever is ball. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you to Chloe Maxwell and Jamal Idris. Jamal Idris, to take us to the break. There's your camera. Take us to the break. Give us your best bold and beautiful stare. See you after the break, ladies and gentlemen.
Straight after the break, Manly fans Tim and Tom get a bit frisky. We delve into the weird world of Steve-O and shake it with the Stevens. Don Kirk has a close encounter of the canine kind, and Steve Roach joins us for controversy.
On Wednesday nights, Tim and Tom play touch football for the Brookvale bus depot.
That was the most untold game of touch footy ever in the history of mankind.
And I'll tell you what, mate, my triceps are going to be so sore.
I think we've earned one of those massages tomorrow, Tim. Easily.
Yeah, easily. I'll tell you what, mate. When I was watching you today, too, you were just majestic. Perfect form.
I was
perfect form.
Flying. I was just going down like one of our seagulls, like the old Russell Gardner or the T-Rex.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully next week we'll get on. Yeah.
It'll happen. You score a try.
Me too. So who we got next week anyway?
Millie Cabs.
No, I'm talking about the NRL, you clown.
Have a guess. Have a guess yourself, Sherlock.
But
I'll
tell you what,
Sheriff Willie Mason.
I tell you what, you might be able to lasso a bronco or a rooster, but you'll never ever be able to lasso a sea eagle. Try. There you go. Can't get me. You keep going. Keep riding, Willie Mason. Back to Breakback Mountain where all the other cowboys are. Yes!
Millie!
Yes! We put it on. Devo! Yes! Whip it. And I'll be a horse. I'll be a cowboy. Try not to. Whip it.
Yeah, whip it.
Thank you, Tim and Tom. Thank you, Tim and Tom. And good luck to Manly against the Cowboys up there in Townsville. Now, time for a new segment, ladies and gentlemen. This is disturbing, may change your life for the worse. Ladies and gentlemen, Rebecca Stevens and Shakin' Jason Stevens. God,
enough already.
Just leave it at that. Now, congratulations. Great to have you on the show, Rebecca. How
Thank you.
Now, how long have you been married for now?
About 4.5 months. Feels like a little longer, Matt.
I was going to say, any regrets? Any regrets?
Oh, look, I just wish I had have known how messy this boy was before I married him.
It's hard, man. I came from, European background, and my mum, picks up after you, like a 3-course meal for breakfast, and then I marry a Skippy, an Aussie, and... What did she make us for our first date? What was it?
Babe.
Vegemite sandwiches, be honest.
What's wrong with Vegemite?
Vegemite's good, but,
Vegemite,
for lunch. For lunch,
That's all
I
right.
don't know. It's
you just look like you're very much in love.
very much in love.
And now, Steve-O, our producers have come up with an idea for a segment, and you're in agreement. What is it?
Well, to be honest with you, they hounded us. Watto, who we call the Jedi, we love him, but he kept ringing saying, well, you know what I'm saying, mate? I'm not sure, Watto. I mean, we don't really do much at home, to be honest with you. We have a lot of fun with each other, but like we don't do much at all. So, kind of.
Yeah. So what we've done, you've let us put cameras into the cornices of your house and just follow you in day-to-day life.
Before we look at it, I want to know, and I want you to be honest, have you asked for financial compensation for this?
It's quite obvious that... Well, mate, look at it. I'm batting way above my average. I need a bit of extra cash every now and then.
Righto, ladies and gentlemen, put your 3D glasses on. Here it is, Shakin' with the Stevens.
Hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
Hi, how'd you go?
It's hard. It's really hard. The first time I ever set eyes on Beck was through the introduction of my friend Tim.
But it was pretty quick. I was attracted to the muscles, I must admit. It's good. You're doing good, babe. You're better than I thought.
She's really everything my heart ever desired.
We were dating for about a year, and then he asked me to marry him. I want to go back to that day.
It was the best day of my life, seriously.
We didn't want it to end. It was amazing. It was so beautiful.
I had this adrenaline flowing, and a little bit like before a match, it all sort of faded as soon as she walked down the aisle.
I loved my shoes. They were so pretty. They were worth every cent, baby. Yeah, it was
Mad story.
Yeah, whatever. He is actually a really sweet-hearted guy underneath and really soft, and I saw that side of him, and that's what I also fell in love with, as well as the humour.
She's such a great wife. Sure, she burns a lot of the food, 99%, but there's love when she burns it, you know?
I'm making you an omelette.
What could you ask for?
Oh my gosh, I've burned it again.
Probably unburnt, I'd say. But they're burnt.
No, that's fine.
I'll be the first to admit that I'm not a very good cook, but it's basically because I don't try.
Some spices. Yeah, I put spices.
Like from the garden that I bought Beck, the garden patch, which she killed in a month.
I can't help it if it, like, dies. I tried to water it. It's raining. That's where they get their water from.
Yeah.
What about this? What's that?
I don't know.
I think that's a weed, babe.
She murdered plants, basically. If I spend the money, because it wasn't cheap, if I spend the money, if I do it again, plant it.
There's these awful little lap tomatoes that aren't even growing. They're all black.
$250 worth of plants. That's what we've got, so. Oh, what's your nice shoes?
Ugh. Well, try and remember to water the garden. I've got a lot on. Why don't you water it?
You know how I water it differently.
That's true. That's probably why they're dying. Hey, so we don't have anything in our garden now. It's just dirt and weeds and snails. Jason! That is disgusting.
That's all it is, chest hair.
I hope that's all it is.
Open your mouth.
No, don't. I hate you. That's very mean.
That was unbelievable. Tell you what, no wonder you guys haven't been doing much at home. Everything you touch, you kill. It's unbelievable. But that hair in the bath, that wasn't yours, Bex.
She promised when we got married that Nads was going to be regular.
Mate, please.
Definitely not.
Mate, that was like an episode of Kingswood Country. Guys, thank you very much. Look forward to upcoming episodes. Thank you.
Okay. Well, it's time now for a break, but before we go, time for that icon of the gardening world, Don Kirk.
G'day, I'm Don Kirk, and today's celebrity gardener is one of the real playboys of the NRL. That's right, it's the Roosters back rower, Daniel Conn. Old Don better be careful, he might fall under his spell as well. Come on, let's go and say g'day to Dan the man.
Cut.
Oh, Peter, it's pouring.
Well, come on, get out of the lane, Don. You'll get cold. Hey, mate, it's good to see you. Been waiting for you.
Ever I saw.
Can we get on the run?
Stay there.
Who's going to shoot it, Don?
Idiot. He won't be long.
Look at this. Hey, lots of wood on the ceilings.
Important, Don.
Look at this. The old surfboard.
The old Titans board, mate, and the nice backdrop there, Burleigh Beach. Love the beach, mate. Love the beach.
So do I. Love walks along the beach, Dan.
Yeah, they're always nice, mate.
I love it. Hopefully it'll clear up this afternoon and me and you might go for a bit of a walk along the old beach.
I've got to duck off to training.
That's all right. I'll go watch you train, then we'll go for a walk.
Yeah, we'll see if we got time, mate.
There'll be time. Well, have a look at this, viewers. Daniel has painted a nude portrait of himself. Wow.
No, that's not me, Don.
That's you, all right. I can tell those big muscles anywhere, hey?
No, it's not me, mate.
So you ever thought about, maybe painting a nude of a TV personality, Daniel?
Mate, I've never tried it.
I reckon we should give it a go. Reckon? Wow, it's fantastic.
This is not me, Don.
Well, now it's time to road test a very special friend of ours, Snoopy, who's Dan's dog.
Eddie's a bit of a frisky little fella.
Oh, come here, you. How can I stay?
Shit, he's got a fleas on him.
Oh, God, he's attacking me.
You're right. He won't hurt you, mate.
Oh, he's got his knackers in my face. God, Dan, help.
Yeah, it was great having Don here. I always watch his show and I'm a big fan, but I don't know, there was just something strange about him.
Yeah, please get him out, they're so itchy.
I just can't go put my finger on it.
Oh, have a look at this, viewers. This is a little bit racy. Tell us about it, Danny.
It's me Big Bear Chopper from Loaded Motorcycles. It's my baby and I love it.
I love it more.
I love it more. I'd love to take it for a spin sometime.
Don, you could take it for a spin if you want.
No, I can't ride motorbikes. Someone would have to double me.
Well, I suppose I could give you a double.
I'll get my helmet. Guys, let's go. Oh, sick slippery game. Peter! You're killing an icon!
Up soon, Controversy Corner with Blocker Roach. And we put our celebrities to the test on Are You Smarter Than a Fool?
You and I find ourselves in complete disagreement.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. It's time for Controversy Corner, Origin style. I'm all right, Shane Webke, the Daily Telegraph's Paul Kent. Big welcome to two legends of rugby league. From the Blues, Steve Blocker Roach, and Queensland legend and the man who scored that try. That back point, Welcome to New South Wales. With that. Block, mate, you shoot straight. Blues campaign promised so much, got off to a disastrous start. Home loss. What went wrong?
Matty, I've got to tell you honestly, mate, I think it was one of the best preparations I've ever been. To his credit, Craig Bellamy has tried many different ways. What he tried to do was peak the team a little bit later this time. We thought the last couple of series that, the boys have been ready to play on Sunday. It didn't happen. I mean, look, we've all got to have a look at ourselves, including me, everyone that was involved in the camp, all the training staff, all the coaches, even all the players. Mate, I thought we were prepared and ready to play. Unfortunately, after the first 20, we just hit a little bit of a hole.
You know what my big concern, though, out of all this was, is all the talk beforehand was we heard the tough talk about we're not going to stand for it. We learned that lesson where we went wrong in Game 3 last year when the biff was put on. And we heard all this passion stuff and all. I think the New South Wales passion that they speak of is a myth. It's just not there.
Well, I think it's pretty easy for you to say that, Paul. I mean, it's very easy to sit on the
I think the evidence was there last night.
And write columns about, who should be... You guys get the ammo. Hang on, let me finish. Yeah. You guys get the ammo off the players. You ring them and ask them what's going to be happening in Origin, and they tell you. Now you write it, and then you say it's a myth. It's not a myth at all.
It wasn't there. It's not there in the game. We went into a game last night where we fully expected the blokes to turn up and put it on. And when the question was asked of them, hang on, when the question was asked, they failed to respond.
Mate, turn up and put it on. How can you put it on an Origin game now? You'll think you're stuck in the 80s. I'm not talking. You're stuck in the 80s.
We love it. Feeding on each other.
Turning on each other.
Look, Paul, I'll make a point here. And this, like, you talk about passion and what it is, and like, Corny would agree with this. To play for Queensland, you always feel like the state is totally behind you. Now, I've played in sides as Corny would, where we've been towered up and we've been beaten. But I'll tell you what, you don't get the reaction in our media and in the general public that you seem to get when New South Wales... Look at these blokes talking here tonight. And fair dinkum, mate, if you want players, New South Wales players, to love playing for their state, when they get it wrong, you can't be beating them up in the paper for 3 or 4 days and then cannibalising each other.
No, what happens is, Shane, they build it up in the paper, in the press. Mate, there hasn't been a blue in State of Origin since 1985. Seriously. Mate, you go out there, the game's... I was in it, of course I was. I started it. What do you mean?
Every year, New South Wales falls into the same trap. They pick players out of position. They've had 11 different halves in about 4 years. Players out of position, they talk themselves up, so all of a sudden Queensland become the underdogs, which we did for this game. Talked it up, and we go out there and worry about our own preparation, and we smack you.
Right, Corny, who do we pick? Right, like from a Queensland, who were you surprised the New South Wales didn't pick? Were you surprised there was no Gallen?
Yeah, I was surprised. I thought probably Greg Bird might have been a decent choice as 6 for them because he's a good tough Origin player, and I think that Jared Hayne is, if he's not as good as Billy Slater.
Can I ask you all one question? If New South Wales, and you know how close Origins are, you have a look at the record in the last 30 years. If New South Wales would have won last night, I know they didn't win, right? And we've got to cop that on the chin, and I'm copping it right on the chin now. If we'd have won, we'd have all been saying exactly the opposite of what we're talking about now. And you would have been going, oh, mate, how good is it? New South Wales has finally beat the best side.
Listen. But the fact that we've lost shows that I'm right. Because Queensland, you blokes have been spoiled a little bit in Queensland. I'm talking Queenslanders, not you guys as footballers. You've been spoiled because Queensland got it right from the very start, where they went in against a far more talented New South Wales side, but they picked blokes who could dig and who had each other's backs, and that was where the Origin legend was born. We have not copped that tip except for a brief period when Phil Gould was coach. We now have a team that talked it up before the game, and for all the talk we heard
won in 85 and 86. Queensland had their best side ever. We still beat them there.
Look at it from a point of view of not being so emotional about it. What have you got to pull back in game 2? A deficit of 4 points. Yeah. Now, you can tell, and Kenny, you'll talk about how they didn't play well, the score wasn't a proper representation. The score is the representation of what happened in the game. 4 points is what you've got to find, then you win.
But I think we need to pick Origin players. I think Greg Bird is a must for the next game. I think Paul Gallen is a must for the next game. I think Trent Barrett should even come in because he's always stepping up in Origin football.
Mate, here we go again. No, mate, you guys write about how New South Wales changed their team all the time. We're trying to stick solid now. We should stick solid with the team that we had.
No, because you've got the wrong team. That's why.
What? You pick the team? Well, mate, you're a selector.
Hey, can I just say finally, boys, I just say finally, Mark Coyne, the display of Jonathan
maybe they should give you the ball and let you have a run up and see how hard it is.
They just go up again. They just go. Just quickly, Jonathan Thurston's performance last night up there with the Wally Lewises.
Absolutely.
In individual displays.
Outstanding, what he did, that banana kick he put through, the one-on-one steal, he was just an amazing game. Under a bit of pressure because he didn't have the greatest preparation in Game 3 last year when they knocked over, and I know Mel had to talk to him.
Because, Matty, you were worried about him last week, weren't you? Carrying that shoulder injury.
I was worried about him, and I was hoping he was going to have a shocker. But anyway, boys.
I was worried about him with the first tackle. I thought, hello, see him put himself on the line straight away. I mean, no Cameron Smith, he was outstanding. That's in the top 3 performances in State of Origin history.
It is. Boys, and Cameron Smith back for Game 2. Blues, we've got to lift. Boys, thank you very much. Coyne, Block, thank you very much.
Thanks, mate.
Now listen, we've only got one fruit basket, so Coyne, Blocker, you're going to go out the back and fight for it. Coyne, it's yours. See you after the break.
Next up, we ask the tough questions on Are You Smarter Than a Footballer? And Stephen the Man-Child meets the Blues' Anthony Watmo.
Yes, welcome everybody. There we go, Jamal Idris, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic. Okay, it's time to play. Hey, Jamal, no worries. Are you smarter than a footballer? Representing the footballers tonight, Jamal Idris from the Bulldogs and Benny Cross from the Knights. And representing the film industry tonight, award-winning actor Ben Mendelsohn. Welcome, Benny. Jamal. Boom, mate, we're going to get you on more often.
Hey, I'm here.
You're available.
Always.
Mate, fantastic. Mate, now, just quickly, I read something where you're thinking about preparing yourself for the London Olympics. Mate, you're a record holder in a javelin at schoolboy level and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, discus and shot put as well, I was all right, it wasn't too bad.
Mate, unbelievable. Is there anything you can't do?
Oh, I can't swim.
Okay, well, there you go. Test your buzzer. Who let the dogs out? One of the great songs from the Baha Men. All good records to us. Ben Mendelsohn, how you doing, pal?
I'm pretty good.
Animal Kingdom, award-winning film, getting rave reviews. Tell us about it.
Oh, mate, it's going off. Look, it's a very up close and personal, quite ugly at times, cops versus robbers kind of number. And, mate, we won Sundance with it. We drop it in about a week. But I do have a quick public service announcement. I know you've got a lot of young fellas watching this.
Yep.
You have to wait. That's basically all it is. You have to wait. Wait till you're 18. That's
Benny
it.
Mendelsohn, test your buzzer, pal. There we go. They're animals. Yeah,
right?
Animal
the
Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Benny Cross, welcome to the show, pal. Mate, welcome. Now, okay, the colourful boots. Tell us about them.
An idea came to me in the last pre-season. I wanted to do something for the local community up in Newcastle, and something that touched my heart was cancer. I had an auntie diagnosed with breast cancer and a father-in-law diagnosed with prostate cancer. Unfortunately, our coach Rick and my manager Steve Stone lost their father to prostate cancer. So I'm raising money this year across the season for Prostate Cancer Alliance in Newcastle and the Breast Cancer Foundation in Newcastle. So the goal is $100,000. We're well on our way. We're up around about 20,000 marks. I'm just taking donations and sponsorship per metre that I run across the NRL season, and all the details can be found at Newcastle Knights website, and there's a link there for cross runs for your life.
Well done, Benny. Congratulations, pal. Test your buzzer, Ben.
Up the Knights.
Righto, boys, here we go.
Up the Knights.
There we go. Up the Knights. There we are, Corey Patterson. Now, here we go. Question 1. Which former Queensland Origin coach holds the record for the most seasons with a single club, as well as the most grand final wins? Which Queensland coach the most grand...
Bennett. Wayne Bennett.
Wayne Bennett is correct. Ben Mendelsohn. Okay, on April 20 this year, there was an explosion on an offshore oil... What are you laughing at?
Nothing funny about that explosion.
Okay, which has resulted in a massive oil leak off the Gulf of where? Oh, Ben Mendelsohn.
It's in the Gulf of Mexico and it's off Louisiana.
Mexico was enough.
Yeah.
Man of the people, Shane Webke, score update.
Now, look, after the next Origin, it'll be Queensland 5 series victories, New South Wales 0.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, stop. No, Benny Mendelssohn's leading.
Okay, nice one. Okay, musical question. Aston. Ah, Ben Mendelsohn. Name that song.
I Love Rock and Roll by Joan Jett and the Blackhearts.
There we go.
Sorry, mate.
Righto, and final question, mate, it's a landslide. In the first State of Origin match played in 1980, the captain of the Maroons was the great Arthur Beetson. Who skippered the Blues?
Up the Knights.
Yes.
Rhodonicus.
Tom Rhodonicus is correct. That's all we've got time for, boys. Ben Mendelsohn, you are smarter than a footballer. You win dinner for two at the beautiful Bayview Boulevard. Super cheap auto, classic sportswear, and mate, good luck with the move. Mate, it's yours. There you go. Jamal Idris, you're a star. Mate, good luck. Origin 2, pal. Oh, mate, can't win them all. Okay, Ben Cross, good luck with the charity. Up the Knights.
Up the Knights.
Stay with us after the break. Much more.
Up next, Stephen the Man-Child has a very special training session.
All right, boys, settle down. We've got a very special training session today. The Manly Warringah Sea Eagles have sent over one of their stars to help us with a coaching clinic. So, boys, say hi to Anthony Watmo.
Yeah! Manly rules! Manly rules!
Steve, settle down.
Yes. All right, kids, are you? Big kid. Right, listen up. Right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to practice pass the ball. What you do, you hold the ball in two hands, hold it upright, and flick the wrist.
Yeah, that might be all right, but you move your hips, boys. Remember, especially you, Stevie, move your hips.
Yeah, move your hips, Stevie.
Okay, to finish off today, Anthony's very kindly agreed to have a game of touch with us. Fantastic.
Awesome! Yes!
No tackling, Stephen.
Whatever.
All right, boys, come on, let's get out there.
Yeah!
Stevie.
You do well today, son. Desi Hasler may be watching this. Yeah, take this, put this on for Desi. It's his old jumper, mate. He'll love it.
Go get him, Stevie.
Very right. Yeah, more.
Go on, what now? Run through him, I dare you.
No mercy, son. No mercy.
Don't try to talk, darling. The paramedics are on their way.
Thank you to the Schultz family. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a big show tonight. Shane Webke, big show. Thank you. Queensland 1-0. Congratulations. 2 games to go.
Yeah,
Series not over.
Good luck with that, mate.
Now, this week, people, the Salvos have their Red Shield appeal. So when the Salvos come knocking, make sure you be generous. Wonderful organisation. And to take us out tonight, because it's Salvo Week, we've got the Salvation Army Band with Glory, Glory to South Sydney. See you later. See you later, Jamal. Great game, mate. Go the Blues.
Matty Johns!
Hey, pal.
Did you watch The Origin?
Yeah, terrific.
Did you watch it in 3D?
No, I didn't, pal, no.
I wanted to, but I can't afford a 3D TV. So I made my kids sit next to the screen and chuck stuff at me.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Good.
It was great. I think I might make this cab the world's first 3D cab.
Wow, that sounds great.
Look.
Just hey, pull up, lunatic. Let me out here. What's this? Oh, God.
3D cab,
Just that'll do, that'll do, that'll do. See you later,
3D.
pal.